Sanford Stadium. And we've got more rain in the forecast for today's game between the Florida State Seminoles and the Georgia Bulldogs. And here come the Bulldogs. Welcome, everybody. Brad Nessler here for EA Sports with my co-host Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. Neither team seems to have an advantage in this game. Kirk, how about your prediction?
You're right, and that's why I think individual performances will be the difference. Florida State has been a little suspect at times this year against the run, and the challenge for them will be to slow down this running attack and this running back. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't think they have the personnel to do it.
That's a nice pick. A nice pick. Florida State has a good defense, but I think as good as their defense is, they will have a hard time defending this kind of running attack. I think they'll play well, but not well enough, sweetheart, to win this ball game.
We'll see how these two teams play in this game as they prepare for the opening kickoff. He sends this one deep. Number 1 fields it in the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. The Noles come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's going left. And it's caught. Knocked out of bounds. A 1-yard loss. Second and 11. Ball on their own 19. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up. Throws it deep downfield. And that one's fallen incomplete. What happened there, Kirk?
Well, as a quarterback, you usually want to put the ball in front of the receiver so he can catch it in stride. Here he just put it a little bit too far in front.
Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 19-yard line. Number 2 lines up with 5 wide out. He drops back. He's looking. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. Number 18 fields at the 44. So they bring him down after he picks up just a few on the return. They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. They come out with a big set. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And down he goes. Flags are down, and this one might be on the offense.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still
and that penalty is going to push him back.
Yeah, an offense can't be productive when they're making mistakes like that.
First and long. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Bulldogs come out in a shotgun. He lost the ball. And I think one of the big guys fell on it for the defense. And the defense got on it quickly.
That was a heck of a play by the big guy.
Boy, sure was, Kirk. The defensive lineman knew right where the ball was going to land, and he gobbled it up.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. From the gun. They'll run the option, and now he pitches it. And he's taken down at the 25. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Noles line up with 3 wide. Here's the option. Laterals back. And down he goes at the 24. Maybe a yard on the option play to the fullback. Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 6 lines up as a single back, drops back to pass. Great play by the safety to keep him out of the end zone.
If he doesn't get a hand in there, that's going to be 6. Nice individual effort there by the safety.
Number 47 lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. It's up. And it is good. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
Number 47 ready to kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 82 fields it in the end zone. We might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
Yeah, but if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
They'll set up shop at the 17. Number 21 is the deep back as they line up in the I. With the give, and he's going to lose yards on this one. Drop back a yard.
1-yard loss on the play.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 16. The Bulldogs set up in the gun. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
Third and 11. Ball on their own 16. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Back to pass. Throws it out there. So they're set to punt this one away.
Number 3 back to return.
He punts it. Number 3 fields it for 38. Ball is loose. Fumble. Excellent field position to start the drive.
40-yard line. First and 10.
Florida State Comes out with an I formation. Here's the option left. And he's taken down. He keeps it and picks up maybe a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 39.
Yard line.
Number 6 is the single setback. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes at the 37-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Georgia brings in their nickel package. They go with the option. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
That corner did a great job there containing the outside and not allowing the ball to get by him. That showed good discipline by this defense.
The Bulldogs bring in their dime package. Here we go. Steps up in the pocket. Got him. He goes down. The wideout comes up with a spectacular play.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, I put a big circle around that play so I can remember to call that one again. Good call.
I formation looking for 6. They'll keep it on the ground again. Touchdown, FSU. Good idea giving it to the halfback near the end zone.
Why wouldn't you give it to this guy? He told me before the game, if he gets the ball inside the 10, you can 5-star lock it. He's going to score.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is Florida State 10, Georgia nothing. Number 47 ready to kick. Number 82 and number 22 back deep to return. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. Missed tackle. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty. First
They'll
down.
call a 5-yard face mask penalty.
He just wanted to make the tackle and grabs onto anything he can to make the play. During plays, accidents like that can happen.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs come out in the shotgun. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. They're going to pitch it. And he's taken down. That'll be a gain of 5.
On the run, 5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on their own 30. Georgia sets up in the I. He drops back. He steps up. He's looking down the middle. Brings it in with one hand. They convert on 3rd and long, guys.
With the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a 1st and 10. Nice play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Number 3 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure. Sheds the tackler. And he's stopped behind the line. And a great effort by the defensive end coming up with a big stop. Second down, and they got 15 for the 1st down. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Complete. And down he goes at the 46-yard line. Boy, did he zip that ball in there.
Yeah, you're right. There's not a whole lot of quarterbacks out there that can make this throw. He delivers this one right where it has to be. Great arm strength.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. Number 3 is back in the gun. Looks, throws short, incomplete pass. And that one was a little off target.
Yeah, he had a little too much mustard on that one, Brad. He needs a little bit more touch in those passes and let the receivers go get it.
They come out in a punt formation. He gets it away. Number 3 takes it at the 14. Spinning. Picked up some good, solid yardage on that return.
Yo, that's not good for the old net punting average either.
They'll take over at the 36. Number 6 is the deep back as they line up in the I. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down at the 37-yard line. They got a little bit there, but less than a yard. Second and 9. Ball on the 37. Florida State comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. In and out of his hand. It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Georgia lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back. Down the middle. Was that the same pass play again?
If it wasn't, it sure looked like it.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Number 31 gets it off. Number 18 takes it at the 20.
He couldn't shake anybody. He needs to go work out those legs a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good return, but if he could have broken that last tackle, that might have been a big play.
They'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line. 3 wideouts here. They'll throw on 1st down. Here comes the pressure. Almost intercepted. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 3 lines up in the shotgun. They go with the option. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. Good play by the defense to break up the option before it could get started.
I'll tell you what, the quarterback has to be more decisive than that. Either get it to the back on the outside or take the ball, find a seam, and cut it upfield.
Third down and 12 to go. Ball on their own 22. The Bulldogs line up in an I formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Down the middle. It falls incomplete. Not a good time to let it go through your hands.
Unbelievable. He decides to throw the ball in your direction on third down, and you decide to watch it bounce off your hands. That's got to be frustrating for the quarterback.
Fourth and 12. Ball on the 22-yard line.
And they're ready to punt this one away.
Number 3 back to return.
Number 12 gets it off. Number 3 takes it to 36. A good return.
Punt. Return for a gain of 13 yards.
They'll go to work at the 49. Number 6 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Inside handoff. He jukes it. And down he goes. 8 yards on the pickup.
Ball carrier. Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. Number 2 is back in the gun. On the ground, up the middle. And he's taken down at the 34. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 34. Florida State comes out with 2 tight ends. Pitch left. And down he goes at the 34-yard line. Nothing going on that one. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. I formation here. Nice play fake. Got it. And he's taken down. He looked like he threw that one about as hard as he could.
Well, sometimes you have to. You've got to make sure the defense can't get to it, so you put a little extra zip on the throw, just like he did there.
I'll tell you what, that ball looks like a missile with laces.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Seminoles go with the I formation. They'll throw on first down. Pressure coming. He came down with it. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
It's almost if the receiver told the defensive back, you think you can cover me? I'll see you in the end zone. Yo.
They had some trouble defending that one, Coach.
Hey, this is just a great play by the offense, Brad. Watch that delivery. It doesn't get much better than that.
And he hits the PAT. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, Florida State 17, Georgia nothing. Number Number 47 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 22 and number 82 back to return. Number 82 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll set up shop at the 22. Number 3 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the right, and he drops it.
Number 82, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Nickel defense. He drops back. Pumps once. Wants to throw outside. And he dropped it.
Number 82, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 22. The Seminoles line up with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the right. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Not a good series there throwing the ball. 3 and out, and they were all incompletions. They send out the punting unit. He gets it off. Number 3 takes it at the 45. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
They'll start this drive at the 48. Florida State sets up with 4 receivers. Got an opening. Now he pitches it. And there's a fumble, and down he goes. Looks like the offense recovered the loose ball.
There's a lot of risk-reward when you run the option. Sometimes you hit big, and sometimes you fall flat on your face.
Well, Coach, that was one of those times where they fell flat on their face. Luckily, they'll get another shot at it because they've maintained possession.
1st and 10. Ball on the 28. Ace backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. A gain of 1.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 27. Nickel defense. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. Incomplete. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Third and 9. Ball on the 27-yard line. Florida State comes out in the shotgun. Uh-oh, high snap. He zips it out. Almost intercepted. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
Number 47 comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one. He gets it up. And it's through the uprights. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 22 fields it at the 1. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession.
On the return. First and 10.
They'll get the ball here at the 18.
18-yard line.
Number 3 is back in the gun. They'll throw on first down. Got his man. At the point. Down the sideline. And they tackle him. Excellent recognition by the quarterback to pick up the blitz and get the ball off in time.
On the next level, one of the things you've got to be able to do is read when the blitz is coming. That play shows that he's on his way of being ready for the big leagues.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Georgia lines up in a shotgun set. And down he goes. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 29. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Got it to his receiver. The Bulldogs are going to take a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. First and 10. Ball on the 15. Power eye set. He drops back. He's in trouble. Throws this one out to the right. It falls incomplete. Kirky just let that one get away from him.
Yeah, and you can see he wants that one back. That's a throw this guy can make in his sleep.
So it's second and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. He steps up. Throws. He's got it. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
Georgia lines up in the power I set. And he's taken down at the 6. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. This should be an easy field goal. The kick is up, and it's good. Number 30, ready to kick. Number 1 and number 3 set to return. He hits a booming kick. Number 1 fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll go to work at the 24-yard line. Florida State will line up in a jumbo set here. Pull back straight ahead, and down he goes. Maybe got 2 feet on the play.
1-yard gain on the play. Second
2nd and 9. Ball on the 25-yard line. Some second half adjustments definitely needed in this one. Our score, Florida State 20, Georgia 3. We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff. Kicks it deep. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 18-yard line. The Bulldogs set up in the gun. Here's an option, right side, fakes it, he laterals the ball. He tries a stiff arm. At the 40, down the sideline, and he's tackled. Oh, and what a run that was.
And here on the pitch out to the tailback, they were able to capitalize with the defense on their heels.
I'll tell you what, that defensive call, whatever it was not a good one.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. They'll line up in the power I. Fullback on the inside give. And he's taken down. And the fullback comes up with a nice run.
This is just strength on strength right here. They give it to the fullback, and he powers his way for some good yardage and another first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. High formation here. He'll get it again. And they got him for a loss.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 38. Number 21 is the deep back. They line up in the I, and he's going to lose yards on this one. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Knowles line up in a nickel back. Drops back to pass. Under pressure. And it's incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
Not much choice here. They have to try for it. He drops back. Under heavy pressure. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
They'll start this drive at the 38-yard line. Florida State comes out with an I formation. They go with the option. He's on the run. And down he goes. 6-yard pickup.
On the carry, gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Number 6 is the single setback. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Look at the power. He's all the way down to the 31-yard line. There's a long gainer by the running back.
One of the worst things that can happen to you is when you're trying to stop the run is that they could break a big one And I'm telling you, they do that because you got everybody on the line and no secondary. It just takes one good move by the back, and he's past everybody. And that's the key. No secondary.
And Lee, when they move those safeties up close to the line of scrimmage, they're almost playing linebacker. And if the ball carrier gets past them, you're in a heck of a lot of trouble. They're very fortunate he didn't end up in the end zone.
That one was thrown in the direction of the tight end.
And as a coach, you hate to see the perfect play call wasted because of poor execution. Here, the quarterback just overshot his target.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Steps up, throws this one out to the left. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
Third down and 10 coming up. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Bulldogs bring in their dime package. Steps up in the pocket. He came down with it. Touchdown.
I tell you, the way that play was designed, Scooter, I think you and I might have been able to turn on the Jets there. That was a great play.
Easy, big guy. They'd have to treat both of us afterwards.
And he hits the PAT. Over 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. And the score, Florida State 27, Georgia 3. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 82 fields it in the end zone. I don't think we'll see this offense get into a similar situation this time.
So you think they'll convert on 4th down if they go for it again?
Hey, why not? If you're having to go for it on 4th down a lot, you're not doing so hot, sweetheart.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 17. The Bulldogs come out in a shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Into coverage, and the defense has it. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
Now, sometimes you hear people say that defensive backs can't catch the ball very good. That's why they play defensive back instead of receiver.
Well, this guy just proved that theory wrong. He can definitely catch the football.
Yeah, there are some exceptions. I will definitely admit that.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. They line up in an I. They hand off on the counter. And he's taken down at the 34. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line. Florida State sets up in the I. Again, he'll get the call. And down he goes. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 31. 2 tight ends here. Drops back to pass. He steps up across the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. Number 47 lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. It's up. And it's right down the middle. And that was not an easy kick, guys.
Forget about it. This kid can make it from 60 yards or further.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. Number 82 has it at the 5. A confident defense heads out onto the field after stopping this offense on a 4th down attempt the last time they were on the field.
And the last thing you want to do is to come out and do nothing again and give them even more confidence.
They'll take over at the 17-yard line.
First and 10.
Georgia lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on 1st down. And it's caught, and he's taken down. Boy, does this kid have an arm or what?
Are you kidding me? It looks like he has a rocket launcher attached to his shoulder.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 26. Georgia comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. Wants the middle. Complete. Gets past the tackler. And down he goes at the 39. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
First and 10. Ball on their own 39. The Bulldogs come out in the power eye, and he's taken down. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 42. 3 wide outs here. On the ground with the tailback. He's hit and got away. Here's an opening. To the 20, to the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. How was he able to break that for such a long touchdown run?
He used his blazing speed to outrun the defense. It's as simple as that.
You said it, Kirk. Speed kills. This guy's got plenty of it.
And he hits the PAT. Just over a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the score, Florida State 30, Georgia 10. Number 30 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 3 and number 1 deep to return, and they'll be returning this one. Number 3 fields at the goal line. He jukes. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. They'll get the ball here at the 23.
At the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Number 6 is the deep back as they line up in the I. On the ground with the tailback. Makes a move. And down he goes. 9-yard pickup.
On the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 32. Georgia brings in their nickel package. They hand it off again. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. That was a great call.
Yeah, here you see the draw play at its best. The tailback got good blocking up front and was able to pick up a bunch of yards.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Seminoles line up with 2 tight ends. They'll throw on 1st down. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40. They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass. Rolling out to the right side. And they couldn't hook up on that one. It looks like he overthrew him on that one.
I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Kirk.
Coach, you're right. They need to work on their timing a little bit more.
It's 3rd down and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They come out with 4 wide out. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. And it's caught. And down he goes. It'll be short of the 1st after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter. And at the end of 3, our score, Florida State 30, Georgia 10.
Fourth and 3. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. He gets it away. Number 18 fields it at the 13. Sheds that one. They get the ball back after a touchdown on their last possession.
And the reason why they scored last time was because of the way they ran the football.
Yeah, you're right, Lee. They drove almost a length of the field. Let's see if they can put some more points up on the board.
They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. Power eye set. Might have been some early movement up front.
Dead ball. Won't start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still
Looks like they caught him moving early.
Once that player puts his plant hand down, you can only move after the ball is snapped.
First down and 15 to go. Ball on the 18. Throws it to the outside. His receiver has it.
That was a laser, Kirk. This guy has a huge arm.
Yeah, it's like he's throwing darts, but it's coming at about 86 miles an hour.
Second and 3. Ball on their own 30. From the gun. He drops back. Steps up. He's under some heat. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
Third down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 30-yard line. 2 tight ends set. They'll run the option. And he's taken down. They try to play a little power football there.
Yeah, but they got outpowered.
Let's see if they can convert here. Here's the option. And down he goes at the 31-yard line. And that was a big stop defensively.
Yeah, they only needed a few yards here to keep the drive alive. Great job by the defense to shut them down.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. The Bulldogs bring in the nickel package. They'll throw on first down. Complete. And he's taken down at the 28. And they were stopped for a minimal gain on the play.
That was a sensational effort by the defense. They were all over that pass.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And down he goes.
And remember one thing that this coach said. They will force it down this defense's throat until they prove that they can stop it.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. High formation here. They hand it off. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Nice play by the big D lineman. Second and 10. Ball on the 19. Number 6 lines up as a single back. Back to pass. Here they come. And he can't make the catch. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Knowles come out in a 2 tight end set. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Across the middle. He caught it for the touchdown. Another touchdown pass. That is number 3.
You know what? It takes a lot of courage to play quarterback at the college level. And with that touchdown pass, this kid's showing how courageous and confident he really is.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Florida State 37, Georgia 10. Number 47 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 22 and number 82 back ready to return. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. The offense heads out onto the field. On their last series, they opted to try and convert a 4th down, and they came up short. They'll go to work at the 19-yard line.
First and 10.
Florida State lines up with 5 defensive backs. They'll throw on first down. He steps up. And it's caught down the sideline. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. I got to see that touchdown again.
Yeah, Brad, this is really a good-looking throw by the quarterback and a nice catch, too. They were definitely on the same page there.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Florida State 37, Georgia 17. Number 30 needs a good bounce for a possible recovery here. Here goes nothing. Here's the call from the referee.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted where
You don't see that many kickoffs go out of bounds.
That ball just came off his foot all messed up. We'll see if he's going to make a habit of that.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. The Noles come out in the shotgun. He broke his ankle. And he's taken down at the 44. They'll get 9 yards on the play. Guys, let's take another look at that play. Second and 1. Ball on the 44. The Seminoles line up in an I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. With the spin, and down he goes. What do you have for us, Coach?
I got rushing yards, 100 of them. That's what this player's done so far today.
You know, Coach, that's not too bad, is it?
You betcha. He's not done yet.
Let's see the replay on that run. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Number 6 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Again with the run. And he's taken down. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 41. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Here's the give. And down he goes. And the fullback made him pay big time on that little run.
Little. There was nothing little about that run, my friend.
No joke. He busted through there for some nice yardage.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29. Florida State sets up in the I. On the ground with the tailback. A little juke. And he's taken down. That's a gain of 8.
On the carry, gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Noles go with the I formation. Juke move, and down he goes at the 19. He gets positive yards on the run and picks up the first. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Florida State lines up in a goal line set. They'll keep it on the ground again. And he's taken down. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Have a look at our Old Spice players of the game. Red zone, when performance matters the most. The Noles line up in a goal line formation. The gives to the fullback. And down he goes. About 4 yards on that play. Third and 2. This is the 9th play of this drive. They line up in an I. Third and short, and they hand it off. And he's taken down.
Time and time again, you see the team that's winning is usually the team that's able to control the line of scrimmage. Here, they again get a nice push, and the result was a solid run.
And this ball game's over. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty darn impressed with this bunch of kids. Florida State came out here very focused, and they took care of business. Nice win for this football team.
Thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 2004. And our final score in this one, Florida State 37, Georgia 17. From all of us here at EA Sports, we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.